this is the Ridstar 220, and this is the Hikeep Vacation. In today's video, we're testing out to see which one's better. We're going to be testing out the range, the speed, the test, the cost, suspension. Everything about these bikes are going to be compared together, so let's see which one's better. Alright, so first we're doing the top speed test, and I'm starting off with the Ridstar, so let's go. So both the Ridstar and the Hikeep should get up to like around 33 pretty easily, so the top speed is going to be around the same, so let's see. Alright, so we hit 33 already, so that is the top speed of the Ridstar Q20s. On the Hikeep, top speed should be kind of around the same, right around 30. Yeah, 33. Take a quick stop in today's video saying if you want to buy one of these bikes, go to hikeep.com and use promo code SKIDZY, SKIDZYY, all caps, and then that will save you some money. So use that, it helps me out. Thank you. Alright guys, so now with the range, I'm on the Ridstar right now, and it has a 40 volt, 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery, which the website says it gets around 50 miles if you're just using electric, but realistically, if you're going fast, fully ripping, you'll get around 30, 35 miles. The Hikeep comes with a 48 volt, 13 amp hour battery, so a little bit less amp hours than the Ridstar, but it does have a little less powerful motor, so that makes up. So it says like it gets 50 miles range, but it gets like 30, 35, so the Ridstar and the Hikeep both get 2 points for having the same hot top speed and the same range. Alright, so now we're going into a category where the Ridstar gets absolutely destroyed, and it's suspension. So the Ridstar, honestly, has some pretty crappy suspension. It is so stiff. There's like right now I'm just bouncing everywhere because the suspension just doesn't do anything. It's not great at all. All the Ridstar has is just a tiny little shock on the back and some front forks that honestly I don't even think work. So yeah. Alright guys, so now we're off-roading on the Hikeep. You could just tell by the video it's so much smoother than the Ridstar. The shock is just so much beefier. It's way better. And yeah, honestly, I'm gonna give the Hikeep 2 points for being off-road so good, because it's just handling these bumps so good, and the suspension almost makes a bike. Like if you have a terrible suspension on a bike, but it's like $2,000, I'd rather have a great suspension on a bike that's like $1,000. So yeah, 2 points for the Hikeep and none for the Ridstar. Alright, so now we're just gonna see which one looks better. So obviously, right now, I would say the Ridstar looks 1,000 times better because I completely built this thing out, spray painted it, modded it out, got pegs on it. So this thing looks sick right now. But before, this thing looked kind of stupid, honestly, I can't lie. And I would say that the Hikeep looks better out of the box because it has a really cool headlight, and the Ridstar just has this big old clanky, wonky, no good looking headlight. So out of the box, I would say the Hikeep looks better. But right now, the Ridstar looks better. So I'm going to give Hikeep the point for this one. And also, I want to subtract the point for the Ridstar because within like the first 10 minutes of riding this, I didn't even hit my kickstand on anything. I put it on the kickstand, walked over to do something, my bike just falls, and I saw that my kickstand just snapped in half. So I'm taking a point away from the Ridstar because of that, because like no kickstand should just snap in half. Alright guys, so now the wheelie test, starting off with the Ridstar Q20. So both of these bikes wheelie pretty good, I can't lie. It's really not that hard once you get the hang of it. So now we're wheeling on the Hikeep, and as you guys could tell, it really is pretty good, just like the Ridstar. So give the Hikeep a point for being able to wheelie good, and the Ridstar a point for getting able to wheelie good. All right guys, so next up we got the hill climb test, and this hill is super steep. I don't know if you guys could tell on the GoPro, but it's gotta be like, I don't even know, like 45-degree angle hill. So we're gonna see if this bike makes it up. Nope. Oh my God. we made it only halfway, so that was a fail for the Ridstar Q20. Now with the Ridstar. And I only made it up halfway, the same exact length as the Ridstar Q20. So I am going to give the Ridstar Q20 a point and the Hikeep K6 a point, which means the Hikeep is up 7-3. Okay, so now we're on one of the biggest things about owning a e-bike, the price. So the Ridstar Q20 comes in at $1,000, and that is double what the Hikeep comes in at. And yes, the Ridstar is double the price of this bike at $1,000, so that means the Hikeep is only $500. So this is definitely getting one more point for being so cheap and being as good as the Ridstar. So if you guys have made it this far, obviously the Hikeep won. The Hikeep is a better bike than the Ridstar Q20. So make sure to go get yours now with the promo code SKIDZY, SKIDZYY. Thank you for watching all the way if you made it this far. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go.